seeing there's some hard mode logs now.
There
A
are now?
lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like how many? Like is it looking like incredibly easy now?
I don't know. I don't know how to look at
Just
how many different
give it a try.
ones.
I mean, give it one go. I don't want to spend too much time on it though, but yeah.
The whole first page has it, so I guess at least 4 groups.
Wow.
Oh yeah, there's tons of logs. It looks like.
I wonder if they just straight nerfed it to its nerf state. I'm just gonna check it real quick if there's already people doing it.
Hopefully I don't DC this time.
Shoot the pirate.
There are already 43 guilds that have done hard mode, and it's in like 4 minutes.
Is that on Manquick or World?
World.
Okay.
It only got nerfed today. Like they only announced it this morning that they were gonna do it. So like I don't think it's like mega common knowledge yet.
Has anybody on Manquick done it?
Let's see.
We could be the guild server first.
Well,
we haven't even killed hard mode Leviathan yet.
But we could be the server first XT hard.
It all depends how hard it's been nerfed, because it's a simple fight. It was just statistically challenging.
yes, because like in order to have enough DPS to even kill that heart without lust, you needed just an astronomical amount of raid DPS.
I say we give it a go.
You give it well, yeah. There's already 3 guilds that have done it. Focus Up, Insider Rating, and 0 percentile. So guilds that are all pretty similar to us. So we could probably do it if we gave it a try. Definitely just one tanking it because you don't have to deal with any extra ads when you one tank it.
Start shooting down pirate.
I didn't mark any of the demos because, I mean, it's not super important on this one, but I do recommend you guys shoot up your passengers and drop off your second passenger if you can.
Demolishers, please pretend like it's hard mode, like maintain those 10 stacks the entire time.
Yeah. Try to get in the habit as well. Like if you are targeted as a demolisher, you can still keep up your 10 stack. You're running, you do one quick turn to get that one shot off, and then you keep running, right? You still have to maintain that 10 stack at all times. If we're gonna do hard mode, it's very important that the demolishers are very good about keeping that 10 stack.
When do you want DPS getting flung?
Immediately.
Okay.
Like you can load up now, basically.
Copy.
Yeah. So if you're a passenger in a demolisher and you're supposed to get launched up, just load up now.
And then is Triggered going to get in spell farms after I throw?
He should be. Triggered where you at? Triggered where you at?
I'm on the right side.
In the demo.
You're in your demo right now?
Ink.
Oh yeah, did I move? No, I didn't move you. You're in your right demo then? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He just went into spell farms from my.
Okay, you're good then. Yeah, go ahead, guys. Launch your passengers, kill your turrets. So right now, as a bike, if this was hard mode, the bikes would be putting down tar in the corners of the room for the plant spawns. All right, turrets are getting yeeted, system shut down. Now we're going and picking up our people. And now you keep firing that pyrite.
Reggie needs a pickup.
Yeah.
Who's getting me?
Okay, wait for turrets to respawn. Go ahead and launch.
Can you take me to spell farm? Spell farm's on the other side.
I didn't mark them this time. When we're doing actual hard mode, everybody will be marked, so you'll know exactly where you're going. No, it's not on the right loot. Well, there you go. Just pass on everything. Spell farm, you can need on that Leviathan fueling manual that is yours.
Oh, I just passed.
That's all right. I'll need on it and trade it to you.
Who's going to break down the Leviathan?
And Oofster, those are your leather bracers. I'll trade them to you. All right, so let's go straight to XT. Oofster, do you want those mechanists bindings?
There's a feast as soon as you enter XT's area on the right.
Thank you. Yeah, everybody will be, like, everything will actually be marked when we're actually doing the hard mode. So the bike will be marked, your demolishers will be marked, so people will know who's taking what where. So it'll be a lot
The bike
easier.
was supposed to take me back to Scent, right?
Yeah, and ideally, even without the marks, the bike should still know where they're going, right?
Yeah,
Like,
'cause
I had
was
no marks,
taken
and I
to
still knew that I was picking up
taken to
Go and
Spell
taking him back to
Farm.
Savage, right? So if your bike didn't know where they were going, just let me know, and we'll look at that after.
I forget who picked me up.
All right. So the only thing I'm worried about here is if we are doing a hard mode attempt, we would need extra healers. We only have our 3 right now.
Great, a mage table.
I don't really want to break our focus. I think let's just kill it normal and move on. That way we can still focus on Freya and a couple others. We'll definitely take a look and kind of reassess for next week, but I don't kind of want to jump into it without having a proper plan.
All right.
Just don't want to, waste any of our raid time with something that we're not planned for.
Make sure to switch back to your non.
There's a fish feast in the
high-level set.
back. Oofster, veggie, Swifts. Feast in the back. Make sure you eat it.
Yeah, remember to change back to the gear sets you need to actually fight stuff. If you have not already.
Make sure we don't kill the heart. Go spell farm. Make sure you flask. It's a 15-second pull timer up. If you needed anything else, now's the
I'm
time.
gonna tank them on this right hand side.
we're gonna lust heart like normal. Just make sure we don't kill it. I'm worried we're gonna absolutely nuke the heart. So might as well prepare for hard mode, guys. You should be kind of stacked near XT.
Oh.
How'd you die?
I ran into a gravity bomb.
Can we get a B-res on die, please? Swift? Go ahead and lust. Just make sure we don't kill it. Oh my god, we're destroying it. Don't kill it.
Oh,
Don't
stop,
kill
stop,
it.
stop, stop.
Stop it. Stop. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. That is way too easy now. Holy moly.
It might die to dots.
It probably
Yeah.
will.
Yeah, it is.
No, okay.
Yellow, do it.
All right, well, we're doing it.
May as well do it right.
Okay. You guys might want to be stacked up nice and close to the boss.
Right second.
Right sec. Thank you.
Still gotta be clearing ads.
Adelaide, can you get die up quick? Buxty, you'll have the next raid sack for Tantrum. Awkward, once your bomb's off, can you get go up?
You want me to get go with spell farm?
Can you get, I guess, get spell farm up?
I can res spell farm.
Okay, yeah, never mind. Get go. Get go.
Or Buxty?
Buxty will.
Buxty has soul stone.
You got slow stone? Okay, so what we need is just way more healing.
Well, I didn't
That
even have
is-
wings.
That
Like, I wasn't
seems-
expecting.
Yeah, that seems very doable. Seems very doable with more healing.
Damn, we probably don't even need to lust the heart.
No, there's no way we would lust the heart. That died way too fast.
What if you went on your priest?
Priest wouldn't be good for that. We have two other healers in here. We could have Mincy and Adelaide heal if we need. If we want to give it one attempt, we can give it one attempt with 5 healers, and I think we'll be okay.
If we could just do one more, why not? I mean, up to everyone else, obviously.
I kind of agree. Like, just given how we've seen how fast the heart can die, why not just give it that one shot?
Yeah, let's give it one. Let's give it a go with 5.
I think we can kill it without
No, we need lust for the actual like hard mode phase. So we would not lust the heart. We would save lust for the actual phase 2 or whatever you might call it when he's hard mode.
I'd save lust for like 40-50%. So like we push it as fast as possible with all the like execute phases, and it will push the maximum damage, and healers will be running low at that point.
Do you need Valorant and Raid Sack, by the way?
Do you have Aura Mastery? Because it is
Yeah, I do.
physical
I can
damage.
Aura Mastery.
Yeah, if you if you AM Devo, that'll work as well. So we could just have you AM Devo one.
Okay, cool. Just call it out. I got it.
So I'm gonna Soulstone Buxty. Goldar, do you want to do Swift and Trigger do die?
Sorry, what was the question?
Of Soulstones, I'll do Buxty. Goldar, do you want to do Swift and Trigger can do die?
Sure, I'll get Swift. Yeah, and we'll have Mincy healing. We'll have Adelaide healing.
Why are you on your warlock? It's just so we have at least 3 warlocks?
More so we have a demo, but it also took away one of our melee for Thorum, so we don't have 10 melee, so we don't have a stack with 4.
Am I
Hey,
DPSing
Super,
this now?
can you move your huge
Yes,
ass off the
that's what I said earlier, Veggie, is that we only need 1 tank for this.
Hey,
That was Super, not Veggie, but
Sorry,
okay.
Super, yeah. Yes, Super, you are.
I have a pretty
Alright.
geared Holy Valley if you wanted to come on your Disc Priest. Like, that is
Nope.
an option.
No, we're good. Hoofster, get food. Die, get food. Can we get a rebuff on Druid Wild, please? There's like 5 people missing it. Thank you. 20-second pull timer's up.
Who do I soulstone?
Die.
We'll take in the middle of this.
Tank him to the right. Or middle, it's fine. Wherever you go. So make sure we're somewhat stacked in the middle, guys. You don't want to be super spread out. We should get that light bomb away. You might be too close, Sent. Yeah. Should be able to get this without cooldowns if we're going to be able to push the hard mode. Go ahead and lust now. Gotta get quicker with those searings, and we just gravity bomb the raid. Ouch. Killing each other here, guys.
It's
Yeah.
So
we're not going to do the hard mode if we have 4 ticks of light bomb going off in the raid and we're pulling each other with gravity bomb. We'll just do it normal and move on.
yeah,
This life sparks were accumulating a lot faster than the previous hard mode as well.
yeah.
They should be the same speed.
Well, there were like 4 or 5 up at the same time, and before there was 1, maybe 2 tops.
They should be killed one at a time. Yeah.
Yeah, they should be getting cleaved down almost instantly just by melee. Just passive cleave. But we're just going to do normal. Let's move on. I don't want to spend too much time on it, learning it. We'll look at it. We'll have a strategy for next week, and we'll just do it. I don't want us to spend too much time on it. Like, especially if we're just not getting gravity bombs and searing light out, that's kind of normal mode mechanics. So we'll just do it normal. There's a bunch of other fights that we know we can do that we've spent more time on, so I'd rather focus on those.
Who's Nico Sham in the battle plans?
Why is it? Hold up a second.
That was the GDKP.
Are you looking at the GDKP one?
I might have been looking at that. The battle plans, yeah.
Yeah. Our stuff is always in Wrath of the Lich King raids. So just do normal, make sure we don't kill the heart. Just, obviously hurt it, but you want to get it to about 5%, leave it, don't kill it. We'll just lust on pull to push the phase quicker. Yeah, our first pull with 3 healers went better because we just didn't take anywhere near as much damage. The amount of raid DPS we took on that second attempt was just insane.
Do we actually need 2 tanks on this, even normal mode?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna stay DPS then.
Make sure you guys eat the food. Shamilto, you can DPS. You don't
Yeah, I
need to
just
heal.
swapped.
Okay.
I think that's what we decided. Triggered.
15-second pull timer's up. Yeah, that is what we said, triggered.
Hold on. Do not rush up.
Go and lost. Get it low and then leave it. We're going to leave it at about 15%. We'll stop DPS. Stop DPS. Don't hit it. Still a lot of dots on it, so don't kill it.
Guys are a bit far for me to taunt.
Same deal. DPS the heart. Don't kill it.
Get those ads.
Watch the bomb.
Stop DPS on the heart. Good job. So I have something planned for next week. There is way too much self-damage going out on that when we were doing that in hard. There was like 4 or 5 ticks from multiple different light bombs. There was at least that one gravity bomb that pulled 5 people. All right. We'll need 2 tanks for this trash super and for the next boss.
I swapped.
Thank you. All right, let's go.
Focusing left.
Still tank them together if you can, please.
I'll get one of you.
Thank you. It's like gracious grab one. We can keep pulling. Stack up behind. Gotta be right behind. Gotta be all stacked up under this. There's multiple people not taking damage from that. That's what happens when you're not stacked. That's why I asked to be stacked, please. That only hit like 7 people at a time instead of what should have been 23. Gotta be stacked up. The damage from those orbs is split between everybody they hit. It's like Meteor.
But everybody knows that already.
Gonna fight these towards the left of where they are.
Please don't be standing in the middle. Move into the left with them. Can we get a new feast at Colgarn?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, no, the people who died were mostly stacked. It was there was like 6 people that I saw that didn't take any damage from it. Those people weren't stacked. It doesn't seem like much, but that's adds a lot to the health pool, makes it a lot easier to heal. All right, multi-dotters, make sure you're multi-dotting, make sure you're cleaving. Ideally, we can kill the right arm body, and then as soon as we're DPSing that right arm, we can kill the right arm and the left arm almost together to kill them. We definitely have the DPS for it. We just need to make sure that we're cleaving as much as we can. So it's Warlocks, you can definitely multi-dot Corruption, all that fun stuff. Tricks, buddy, you ready? Tricks, buddy, let us know when you're ready. Tricks, buddy, has gone offline. What? You DC?
Yeah, I said that I DC'd.
Oh, sorry.
We didn't hear you say deceit.
Oh.
I did.
Okay, it wasn't just me.
Well, I'm back, so if you want to pull it, pull it.
Just ready checking? Gracious. Lost it. No one's in melee range.
What do you mean?
That's why he's doing that breath. He had
I
no
was in
target
melee
to hit.
range.
His melee range, it's shorter than his hitbox. Swift, can you get up Gracious? Adelaide, can you get up One Piece? Go, can you get up Valorant? Awkward, can you get up Boopster? Right arm. Kill his other arm.
So that was my fault for not hugging his nuts closely enough.
Yes. If you
Alright,
ever
sorry.
see him doing that breath animation, that means somebody's not in melee range. Yeah, you should never be doing that breath animation.
Sorry, I thought I was close enough.
All right. Well, unfortunately, we had way too many deaths there, so we're definitely going to have to prepare here for Oriaya. So we'll have to get her on our next pat around. We'll just kill some of the trash while we go, while she comes back. So get your feast. Anybody want that ring? It wasn't on anybody's list. You can pull one. Ready?
All right, super. I'm gonna pull the X.
Why do so many of you want that, but no one had it on their list? Let's try to grab that next pack, pull it back. Those storm tempered boys. Pull them all the way back to us because Oriaya is going to be patting around. We should be able to kill these and then get ready for her.
Don't hit these, please.
I just spear warded myself.
Thank you. Can you bring it closer, Super?
There was a thing in the middle.
No, I know, you're good. I was just letting you know. Pulling her in 20 seconds. Hope you're ready. Let's go to the right, so we're just reversing it around. Parm, you're on the ads. Super, you're on the boss. Other side, guys. Right side, right side. She's walking away.
I have
Kinda
sure
works.
warded die.
Oh, careful. They
Okay.
see through stealth.
That sucked.
Lust?
You were supposed to wait if you were.
Hey, you can't run up to those cats. They'll do that to you every time. You cannot do that. Swift, can you get go up? Go, can you get Krispy Kreme? Adelaide, can you get triggered? Swift, can you get or awkward?
I'm not gonna have a fear word.
Yeah, awkward, can you get Velda?
We have two shamans in the same group. Try if everyone's good.
What? Why is that faced the wrong way? We're all back here.
I have word.
Just trying to pull it out, let back in.
Just face it back towards us, Super. Back towards where we were. Stack back in front, guys. Yeah, so that distract was good because it kept the 3 cats in position, which is honestly the most dangerous part of this pull. She's useless. It's all about the cats. So the 3 cats got distracted. That was fine. The problem there was the face pull. Please be very careful about that. They do see through stealth. They have a pretty wide aggro radius. Never run up to them. Yeah, if that happens, you just MD the cats. It's not a big deal. Like, it's more important to MD the cats anyway. That's what we're trying to kill. That's what we're spending all of our, AoE into and everything, is the cats. So it's always better to get that threat of the cats onto the tank.
What killed everybody there at the beginning? Like, was that not enough people taking the scream? Because like 6 people went down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a super scuff pull, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I think Go pulled threat off me right away because I was not prepared.
Pulled ads. People didn't hug left. They pulled ads back here. Sure you guys are watching where you're going. Can't run through the middle if there's Pat right next to you. Gotta remember the Warrior, it's all about the pull and it's all about how quickly we kill those ads while controlled. So those are the only things that really matter on that fight. After that, it's very simple, right? We just have to make sure that she's faced towards us. Super, if you save Shockwave on those packs for when you see them start to cast Pollinate, you can stun them all, and then the big ad won't get healed at all.
Okay.
Let's grab any of these packs, really, as long as we keep moving. Should we get interrupts on those ants? I marked one skull. There's one unmarked in there. Veg, what totem are you dropping? For air?
Nature res.
Awesome, perfect. So Shamo, you have spell haste?
Yep.
Sweet. Thanks, guys. Easy. Look at that kill. Yeah, it was perfect on a single pollinate. Nice and easy. Let's make sure we don't let any casts go off. There's only the one int in there. Let's make sure we're kicking.
Nope, there's 2.
There is 2? Oh, it's way over there on the right. Yep.
Can we just assign like Shamilto will do Skull, Veggie will do X for the
Sure.
chance?
Sure. If you guys want to do that, that's great. Don't stand in bad.
I'll interrupt X.
Yeah, we can skip that pack of flashers. We just have to make sure we don't ever get near them.
Won't they pull when we pull Freya?
No. They will not. We'll definitely want to kill this pack on the right side because they're kind of close, but that's about it.
I got one, couldn't get the second one.
Yeah, let's make sure we're watching it. There's like 8 people in melee who can kick. They should never get a cast off. We have 2 rogues, 2 DKs, 2 warriors, 2 shamans. Should never be casts going off. Looks like there's a poison breath as well. Just make sure you guys don't get in front of the dragon. That poison breath should really only ever hit the tank, so it's not a big deal. The big one is the hurricane from the Ents. It can 100% be kicked. All right, so for the lashers, the lasher waves, the detonating ones, super, I've got you hitting your shockwave at about 30%. Right after that force, you can go ahead and do the first knockback with your blast wave. Go, I've got you on second knockback, or sorry, third knockback. Technically, well, it's technically second knockback because first one's not a knockback, it's just a stun. Shamel and Adelaide, if you two can heal this, we'll definitely want the 5 healers. So the big thing from the other weeks when we did a couple polls on this was that people were dying to the detonating lashers. It's really important that you run away right away. So as soon as you guys see the shockwave, as soon as you see the blast wave, you gotta run away. You can't stand in the middle and wait. You are going to die to their explosion. The only way to live is with a massive damage reduction. So if you don't have anything like that, you need to leave because you will die every time. And that's what typically got like 5 or 6 people killed. The other one is just literally the mechanics. Most of the people in here now have done 10-man hard mode, so we should be mostly familiar with it. Make sure we're freeing people from roots. Don't stand in beams. Get out with when you get the storm debuff on you. Let's give this a couple goes, and we should be pretty good. This is an actual ready check for pull. Gracious, Tricks Buddy, make sure you guys get the feast. It's right next to the soul well. Let's make sure we have soul stones out as well. I'll put mine on Swift. Yeah, we'll see how this one goes, Crispy. If we need it, we'll definitely let you know. Pull timer's up.
Can I get 100 to MD her? There's no reason to go ham on the spots at the start, just let her come.
Yep. Damage to her outside of the final phase does not count towards your parse in any way.
There's Zerg in this now in 10-man.
Yeah, I saw that. After they kill a couple waves, they just Zerger. Well, that is absolute cancerous positioning, but move up. Pull him closer to us so we stop getting so many things in the water.
Skip in the back.
Sure, you're not standing and stuff, guys. Yeah, just wipe it. We can't pull it that far back. That was awful. We're just going to have to wait if that happens again. Yeah, a few of us got hit by some sunbeams. Just be careful about that. Oh, you kind of killed yourself there, Buxty, with DSAC. You might want to cancel the aura on that so you don't get the damage transfer. Yeah, the sunbeams are pretty hard to see when we're all stacked up there, especially when we're in the water as well. It's really sort of next. Yeah, we're just lesson learned. Do not, we'll just, yeah, we're not going to pull it if we're ever that far in the back like that with the water. I thought she'd come close enough before she summoned anything, so I didn't think anything of it.
Me too. Well, rather than like start moving at the pole, she stood there and let the timer tick till her ads came in. Oh, Adelaide, I'm sorry. I saw that right as I walked in.
So remember, healers, the damage comes pretty hard and fast. It's pretty important that you always have as many shields out as you can. You're kind of keeping hawks on multiple different people. It's a pretty intense fight for those first, 4 or 5 ad waves, and then after that it starts to get a little bit easier, and phase 2 is pretty much a free kill. Can we get a feast down? Thank you. Sure, you guys get your feast. Let's make sure we get those soul stones out.
Paul, I'm gonna put
Mine's
vigilance on
still
you.
on cooldown.
Okay.
Triggered, where you at?
He's getting a job.
I really want to make sure that we're not spending too much time between wipes here. On our Iron Council, for example, there are a couple pulls where we waited 4 or 5 minutes between each attempt. That's pretty much the difference between another pull every time. So let's try to make sure we're not doing that.
What do you think?
I'd
Let
wait
her
a
come
sec.
closer. Let her come closer. You can pull her there because she'll walk. She's not on the other side of the water, so it's fine. She'll do the empowerment and then let her walk towards us. Just don't go up to her, guys. Let her come into us. Okay, AoE. Careful with knockback.
Gift.
Gifts.
They're uneven. Snap Lasher's high.
Yeah, stop hitting that water spirit. We need slows on that snap lasher if it's being kited.
We need a taunt on snap.
It's got to be kited. Can we root him? Can we get roots for Chains of Ice? Stop casting.
Yep, they're uneven and going to reset.
Gift by the water.
Swift, can you get Super up? Adelaide, can you get Spell Farm? Go, can you get Savage? Stack up, guys. Stack up. Right underneath her, ideally. Right underneath her. Who's running to the door? Gracious, what are you doing?
I had the debuff and it said run away, so I did.
Stack up tight, guys. Keep them all tight.
Okay, stun him. Knock back. Second, thank you.
Rooted. Gift.
Yeah, just wipe the room back. We got to be a lot more controlled than that, guys. Like was called out several times by several people. We need to be killing all three of those ads together, not separately. They have to die at the same time, otherwise they do revive, as we saw. We did get one that did come back. The snap lasher needs to be kited. It can be slowed. There's chains of ice is the best way to do it. Hyro, I do have you on that for keeping chains of ice on it. You can't tank it super. Once it gets over like 30 stacks, it'll one-shot you.
Yep, I was moving. It just
yeah.
kept up with me.
Yeah, we got to make sure that we keep that chains of ice on it. Otherwise, it'll absolutely slap our tank.
Can also be stunned.
Yes, they can be.
And we need to give it just a second, guys, because you were immediately on it and pulled off me like I had no chance to do anything. All three of them.
Yeah, Oofster, every time that the Snap Lasher is hit by a physical attack, it gains a stack. So that's why you don't really necessarily want the melee hitting it, because it makes it gain stacks. But if it's really far ahead in HP, right? So it's or really far behind in HP, melee can still hit it once it's being kited. And let's make sure we're getting people out of roots. So, Gracious, if you have that debuff on you, you don't want to run super far away. You still want to be in range of the healers, and it's kind of awkward if it's at that transition with those detonating lashers. But what you want to do with it then is you just want to be off to the side of Freya, but you still want to be close enough so that you're getting the AoE damage in on your lasher. You don't want to have one that's just max health coming in late. That's gonna hurt us pretty bad.
I just didn't want people to die.
I know.
I will
you also
stay
got to just
closer.
understand the mechanic, right? It's not 50-yard range. It's just a 10-yard
Yeah.
range. Let's make sure we're getting people out of roots as well. There's a bit of root damage going on. Make sure you get Feast Gracious triggered.
Remember, you can't attack your own root if you get rooted.
Yes, you can. Let's get Soulstones out.
Healers can't hit the roots?
Well, they can, but
Healers-
I mean,
oh.
healers don't do a lot of damage to their roots, right?
Okay.
Slapping mine with appendants.
Yeah, and like if trees try to do it, they go out of tree form, right? So it's not really worthwhile for them to hit their own roots. They have way too much health for a healer to kill anyway. It's like 40,000.
We got a thorns the healers, so the thorns hits the thorns.
It's one way to do it. AoE. Let's kite that Snap Lasher. Zaginar's Gift. Swift, can you get Veld up, please?
Snap's a little high.
Adelaide, can you get Valorant? Thank you.
Round tremor soon.
All right, thanks, Awkward. Inar's Gift on the other side of the river. Tremor. Adelaide, can you get up triggered? Never mind, he has a soulstone.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Inar's Gift, all the way over in the water. We really don't want Freya near the water. Please try to keep her very central.
Stack under Freya.
Stack up. Right under Freya. Everybody in.
Tight, real tight.
Should be under
Stack
her,
on
directly
skull.
under her skirt.
Oh.
Run away, run, run, run.
That was rough. We got like 3 beams
We
on
gotta,
us.
yeah, that was insane.
I'll just have to wipe it there. That was unfortunate. Yeah, the Snap Lasher killed Velda. Same thing with Super, just one shot by the Snap Lasher. It's really important that once we start kiting it, it stays slowed. So even things like Frost Shock is really good for it as well. Anything to keep it slowed so it doesn't catch up to the tank and one-shot him.
I had aggro on it for a while, but yeah, with it slowed, I can kite it just fine.
Anybody can kite it,
Yeah,
right?
that's good.
If you have aggro on it, you kite it, right? You just try to kite it in a circle around Freya as best you can. Ideally, it's on a tank, but the big thing is that it has to be slowed because it'll one-shot anybody that it catches up to when it's low health.
I am having massive threat issues on those guys.
Oh, of course.
I don't know if do they threat drop or am I just sucking at that?
Everybody's AoEing pretty hard too. We could probably just make sure we're getting MDs on that anytime we get those triple spawns, if we can get MDs onto Super.
Can we get lock rocks down?
Feel free to put that vigilance on me. I'm not exactly having to fight for threat.
Yeah, I have to because I'm taunting even on CD, even if you have vigilance on you.
I mean, we could slow our roll on the AoE on those triples just slightly, kind of set up just a little bit more with some dots and stuff for us warlocks before we go full send seed. Might help a little bit. Casters could put like 1 or 2 casts into the Snap Lasher and then go full AoE kind of thing. Might even things out a little bit, just make it a tiny bit easier.
Can we get some health stones? Oh, there they are.
Yeah, put them out. Have to start draining these guys. I only have like 15 soul shards left. Yeah, if your flasks have less than 5 minutes, you can refresh it. If it's more than 5 minutes, you'll be fine. Shamilto, you ready?
Yeah, I was just reloading.
Putting a pull timer. Yeah, try your best to keep her somewhat centralized here. These casters put a little bit into that Snap Lasher, maybe give him a dot. Now you can AoE. Probably start kiting
Stop
that snap.
DPS on the low end.
Drift.
Stop DPS on the spirit, guys.
There's a tree up. Swift, can you get magic up? We got to get kicks on that, guys. Holy moly. There are kicks assigned in the battle plan. That's 2 of those that went off. Yeah, just wipe it up. We'll come back. I put Lasher slows. I forgot to put specific kicks. Veggie will put you on the water guy. Shamel will put you on the storm.
Am I gonna need spell hit for that?
Try your best to kick him. You should be all right. One piece if you can go after the water guy as well. And elite mob if you can try to make sure you're kicking the storm guy.
The ads weren't boss level, were they?
No, there's 50 or 82.
Yeah, should be fine with what, like 6? Oh, wait, no. What is the spell hit for 2? It's 9?
Yeah, I have 0% in my resto gear.
Oh, I forgot you're healing.
Yeah.
Might want
I
to
don't
stick a
know
rogue
that.
Tricks Buddy on it or something.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, Tricks Buddy if you can help out with that. And then Oopster, if you can just kind of float. If you see either one of them getting high on the cast time and they haven't been kicked, just throw that kick.
So you want me on the storm one or the water one? Just double checking.
Which one did I say for you, Shamel?
If you can kick the water one, I'll kick the storm one.
Okay.
All right, I got the water one then.
Now refresh flasks.
Kicks and kites, and we're good. We still lost super to the Snap Lasher. Let's make sure that we're getting the kicks on that. Again, it is stunnable.
I think that was my fault. I thought I would juke him by charging. It didn't work. Like, I thought I was far enough away to do that.
As casters again on that triple wave, just make sure we put a couple casts into the Snap Lasher before we go full AoE. We want to try to make sure that we're balancing the damage in on that a little bit. It's a lot safer for us to get that early damage in than it is for melee to get on it at the end. If your flask has less than 5 minutes, just pop a new one. Oofster, make sure you get food. Okay, stack up.
Stack tight on star.
Just make sure you
Everyone.
move if a sunbeam comes. First stun. First knockback.
Book it. Run, run.
Good job. Stop casting. Don't kill those if they're near you and you're not full health.
Still
It's
have a
okay
bending
to
lasher
run
up.
around. Oh, there's a gift all the way in the back. It's all right. Enar's gift. Stop casting. You guys standing in beams? There's a lot of damage going out.
No, the person with the deep. I ran to one person with the debuff, ran away, and then another person that I ran to got it and ticked me again.
Adelaide, when you can you get up Crispy? Swift, get up Spell. Go, get up Velda. Awkward, get up Elite. Okay, so casters, put a little bit into the Snap Lasher. Put your dots on it, hit it with a cast. You can stand in a mushroom for damage boost. Now you can AoE a bit. It's Enar's gift. We need a lot more on the Snap Lasher, guys. Make sure you're watching your damage. Stop casting. Don't be dunking too hard on one.
Chain Lightning killed me.
No, we have no more B-reses. Should we kill roots, kill gifts, stack up? Melee stack up, let range kill the gifts. Range, you should be killing that gift. Stop casting. First stun. No, first knockback.
Oh, I'm dead.
All right. Do we have anything else?
Go already knocked.
Roots, roots, roots. Stop casting. And kill these off just one at a time, but that's pretty much it there. Oh, that was decent. We just got to make sure we're staying alive. We lost a lot of people fairly early there. Looks like 4 ticks of unstable energy into a ground tremor. Ground tremor, Nature's Fury. That's kind of rough. Mages, if you do have like ice block or anything, generally it's best to save it for those moments where you're going to get targeted by multiple abilities. Let's go ahead and wipe it.
Was it 5 or 6 waves?
6 waves. We made it through 3, and then we really fell off the rails on the 4th.
Yeah.
So we're doing all right. Honestly, that's decent progress there. A couple more pulls like that, and we can definitely do it. Big thing is staying alive, and healers, make sure you're watching for people who have the debuffs. It's very important that if you see somebody with like unstable energy or anything like that, or nature's fury, that you give them like full hots before that ground tremor goes out, or that they're otherwise topped up, because otherwise they are going to die. Like there's really no way around it. The other thing is, I didn't take a look at it, but are we using our cooldown rotation for those in the battle plans?
I'm trying to sack every tremor I see. It's a quick cast.
Yep. Do we have a feast down?
Now we do.
Thank you. Can we get cookies as well? I'm running a little low on shards. I'm going to drain her at the start here and try to get some more. Cookies, please. Thank you. Make sure we put out those soul stones as well. So all we got to do is really stay alive. Healers, make sure that you're targeting the people with those debuffs. Do you have ways of tracking that? Like, are you able to see who has those debuffs on your raid frames or anything like that? Tabs should be having the frame glow for you for people who have it. Yeah, and they get marked. Perfect. Just remember that those are like the top priority for healing to get topped up before the ground tremors go out. I know it can be difficult sometimes to see those sunbeams, especially if there's lots of mushrooms out or other things, but just try your best to keep your eyes up. Okay, single target casters into that snap line. Now we can do some AoE. Stop casting. Get kiting the snap lasher. Ionar's gift. Some of the melee, if you can grab that gift. Okay, more on that snap, casters, full DPS on snap. Really good job. That was fantastic. Stop casting.
Clean.
Fantastic. Enar's gift right behind her. Stack up. Stop casting. That was an early knockback. That's okay.
Some of them are dying.
Don't blow them up if we're not full health, guys. You don't need to detonate them. Relax. Just wait. Let your healers get caught up.
You know, it's in the back. You trying to take it out?
Yeah, get that Ionar's gift. Stop casting. After this goes out, Swift, can you get up Shamel? Adelaide, can you get up Magic? Go, can you get up Oofster? Awkward Tricks? Shamel, did you get the res?
I don't have anything.
Swift, can you get up Shamel?
It's on CD.
Eater.
I see Swift should have their B-res.
Root.
Stop casting. Stack up. Melee, make sure you're balancing damage. That one is way too low, guys. Stun, first knockback. Okay, they're going in all directions. Second. Melee, you gotta not do that. That was rough.
Keep moving back, guys. Keep running.
Don't run into the boss on the side. You'll pull him. He's still an ad. Just kill him slowly as we're topped up. Got roots. Get people out of those roots. Okay, stack under mushrooms, lust it.
River.
Now is lust. Stop casting. Use a cookie if you're low. Enar's gift right under her. Roots. Stop casting.
I've already used Ice Block, and I have the debuff in the back.
Super's down.
Okay. It's just Freya now. Bring her to the water, please. Oh no, never mind. We have one more Snap Lasher wave. Shit. Got ahead of myself. A little bit of single target. We're still going to have to kite. Parm, try your best. Stop casting. Gift. This is the last ad wave, so just take your time. Roots.
High rose down, so you can't slow.
Elite, can you slow that Snap Lasher, please? You're the only one.
It has hamstring on it.
Okay, thank you. Stop casting. Casters, try to focus that snap a bit.
No.
Well, that was a good attempt until that second Explodey voice.
That was close.
That was really close.
Once this last wave is done, like the boss is just smooth sailing. You don't even need a full raid for it.
Nope, not at all.
You do need a tank, though. That's important.
Yeah, that was actually very close. Very close.
So, Swift,
Yeah,
was your B-Res on cooldown? I didn't see it in my list. Did you end up B-Resing someone else? Or did Shamel get resed and die?
No, I died before a B-res came on me. I died with the lashers.
Yeah, because I thought we B-Resed Oofster, Shamel, Magic, and Tricks Buddy.
Yeah, I was trying to taunt and kite that thing, but you kept taunting it off me. I should have said something, but whatever.
Did you? Oh, did yours not reset when you released? Did you release early or something? I'm just curious.
What is that nature
Okay.
debuff called
It
that
happens.
hurts everybody in AoE?
Nature's Fury.
Yeah, I thought it would show up as friendly fire. It's not. I got that twice during the fight. Once during that last phase, or right in that last phase, and I think I was hurting people. I was trying to get away, but it was just dicey.
Feel free to call it if you need to. Oh, that's close. One more pull like that, and that's pretty much it. Again, big thing is staying alive. There's a lot of damage and a lot of ways to die. Melee, again, on those detonating lashers, please balance your damage. I know some of you don't really have the best cleave, but you just have to be tab targeting around. We cannot get one that's at like 10% when the rest are at 40. That hurt really bad when we had one that detonated on us right as we tried to knock stuff back. And then even on the first one, we had to knock back early because of the one that was low. So try your best to balance it as best you can. It's really important that we balance the damage on them. We want them to all be low so that we knock them back and they all die away from us. When one's at 10, one's at 20, one's at 30, another one's at 5, it makes it really hard to coordinate the knockbacks properly.
And when you are doing the knockback, don't be in the middle of the pack.
Yeah, you have to, if you're first knockback, you got to like take a couple steps out so that you're knocking them all in the same direction. You don't want to knock them in a 360.
Generally, you're going to be pushing them towards the water.
Yeah.
Where we're looking at now.
Always towards the water, unless something's real weird.
Yeah, well, towards the end of that last attempt, we were getting pretty far up here.
Towards the waterfall, that is right. Yes, towards where she is now, as opposed to the door.
Hi, Ro, make sure you get food.
Did lock rocks go down or no?
I can put them. Let's go. No pull timer. You just go pull her. There's no point. She might just walk away. We don't need to pre-pot. Locks, when there's downtime, just be getting soul shards off of her. There's nothing else to do. Where's that gift? By the mushrooms near the water.
Don't stand in the sunlight, guys.
Swift, can you get synergy up? Get free people out of roots. Single target into the Snap Lasher casters. Let's get a little bit in there. Now we can do some AoE. Stop casting. Melee a little bit more into Storm.
Sorry, I missed my kick.
Gotta get those kicks. Have her roots on Buxty in the back there. Well done. Really well done.
That was perfect.
Just like you.
It's going to be lashers. So stack it up.
I got roots right into the lashers.
Yep. The roots should die to the AoE pretty quick. First stun. First knockback. Okay, just don't kill them if you're not full health. Just make sure people are full health before killing these last couple. We got roots.
fuck.
Adelaide, can you get up Oofster? Go, can you get up Awkward? Single target that Snap Lasher casters. Now we can do some AoE.
Stop DPS on Water Spirit. Kill them together, guys. Watch the health bar.
A little bit more on Storm melee. Kicks, kicks. Awkward, can you up Gracious? Roots. Get out of the sun. Gifts. Stack up. Stun. First knockback.
It's perfect.
Amazingly well done. Look at that. Only 2 of them are even coming. Well done. Lost a couple people there, unfortunately. Go ahead, Lust. This is the time to
wait
use
for
anything you
mushroom.
got. Stop casting. ENR is right under him.
What?
I couldn't get you out.
That's fine.
Stop casting. This is the last one. Let's kill him. That's phase 3. Bring her to the water. Range, do you want to be kind of along the river, just behind, kind of near the door? Stop casting. Don't be on the other side of the river, guys. We all need to be on the same side of the river. You need to move together. Now go left, across the river.
No, the other way.
As soon as those come out, you just go across the river. It's just like it shows in the plans. Kill the roots. Stop casting. Okay, we stay here. There you go, across the river. That's all you do, back and forth, back and forth.
ENR's gift, guys.
Roots. River. Out of the sunbeams. Cross the river. Stop casting. Gift. Cross the river. Out of the beams. Stop casting. Cross the river. Roots.
There's any innervate. Bucks, you get
Cross the river. Gift.
You know, it's
Stop casting. Cross the river. Range and
Roots.
healers, we all kind of want to be on the same one side. Oh, that's a shitty roots. Across the river. We have too many dead, honestly, at this point. We're barely killing her. Healers are Enars. Gotta cross the river. Gotta get these roots down. She healing for more than we're doing now. Cross the river again. Let's make sure you're far enough away from those bombs. I don't know if we have what it takes. She's healing. We're not keeping up with her heal anymore. Just wipe it. Now, we've seen that a bit. That's how we do it. The only thing I'll mention there is on this phase where we're going back and forth, all ranged and healers are supposed to all be on the same side. So we were doing really good there until that final big dude wave, and then we lost like 12 people in 10 seconds.
I got rooted and then I got Nature's Fury, so no one could come and like attack me.
That's
Yeah, I was standing. I was auto attacking.
Like,
but
don't,
like
don't,
nothing.
don't try.
I know. I was like, I shouldn't be trying this. I should just run back.
It's those ancient conservators that do put out the Nature's Fury as well, so healers, just make sure you're mindful of that when he is out. It's kind of the most healing intensive part, as well as that's why we blow Lust on it for the second one, to make sure that we burn him down as quickly as possible. Yeah, there's a lot going on in this fight. It's kind of rough. That was good though, overall. That was good. For like what is effectively our like 8th pull at this ever. It's pretty good. Get cookies down. Let's make sure we get those soul stones out. Velda said his game crashed. He should be back in here shortly. Make sure you're eating the feast while we're waiting. Yeah, so I guess just take the time to try to see if we can kind of understand what we died to. How'd you get meleeed by Freya? Awkward.
That was my bad.
taunt?
I was trying to taunt one of the storm lashers that was getting close to the range. And my mouse over like it hit Freya. It clipped her.
Then it looks like Ulduar got hit by the detonate. For rogues, by the way, if you are ever wanting to, you can pop Cloak of Shadows and go in when we knock away, because you'll have a 95% chance to dodge all the magic damage, so they're probably not going to hit you anyway.
Yeah, I think the issue is just some live too long and then our cloak fades and then they detonate and we die.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I noticed Ulduar died here, just the Iron Root, so he probably just couldn't get out.
You can attack your own iron roots, by the way.
Yeah, it's when iron roots go out and you're not under a mushroom, and it's the tree guy. It's really hard to break them, especially if you're far away from everybody else.
Die, your first death was just 4 detonates. Just make sure you move away.
Yep.
Oh, Hyro got meleeed by Freya too. That must have been an accidental taunt as well.
I got chain lightning. Did I do something wrong?
No, that's just a cast they do. I think the Stormbolt can be kicked. I'm not sure if the Chain Lightning can be kicked.
Good. Want to make sure.
So Velda's game crashed, and now it's saying his game version is incompatible and won't let him log into the game, so he's trying to run the repair.
So quick 15-minute break then.
I don't think you'll have
Whoa.
15 minutes. Like a minute.
Can I get a summon? I'm just gonna grab some more food.
Sure.
I only have 2 stacks of the agility left.
Well, I'm going like shard neutral at least because we get to drainer at the start, but I still only have like 11 left.
Not gonna lie, every time you say summon, I keep like looking in my spell book because I was playing on a warlock yesterday.
Nice. So on a scale from 1 to EU progression, how are we doing?
Silence.
No, it's not bad, dude. This fight was a bitch. We still actually, you wanna know what's fucked up? We like 2-shotted this fight night 1, and like we had an hour and a half progression week 2. So like it's very, it's kind of like weird how well you have to do it. Like we also cheesed it. Like we had DKs with chill blains. We had warlocks that went destro for the stun. We had 3 boomies on rotation, just dumping fucking the whatever it is, the pushback.
Typhoon.
Yeah, Typhoon. So like we had a lot to deal with the shittiest part. And honestly, I think once you get past that part, it's easy.
I
Three
mean, we
fire
can
mages
bribe
with
Crispy.
If what we used to
last week.
do is, so we normally, if we get the big guy first, we lust on the first big guy, not the second one. And then if we get the lashers, obviously this works better when everyone has NG. But
Why'd you lust on the
NG
first
boost.
one?
We just blew it up. We just blew everything in the first one. I
Interesting.
don't know why. That's how we did it, though. I think we also, like, 4-healed it. So that's probably why we lusted to burn it up so quick, and then we'd still have lust into the second. And normally we had the Storm Lasher and shit.
Interesting. I feel like we definitely need it for the second one though, because like we're
Yeah,
always
I would
down at
definitely
least
agree.
one person for that second one.
Yeah, I would definitely agree for that. We did have more combat reses too, because we had a Resto Druid and 3 Boomies and a Feral. So we had a lot of like, oh shits for people that blew up. But normally the Chill Blains, the Frost Mages Novaing at like, we had a lot of range, so like 25%, and then everyone booting or just leaving to the door was good enough to get that.
Yeah, any reason we wouldn't Frost Nova after the pushback?
They're too far away.
Yeah, what you would do is you would Nova them first.
But then
Alright,
if
they
you
stay
Nova them
Nova, right?
first, they're not going to get knocked back.
So a frost mage can do it from range with his pet, but we can't.
So
Right.
yeah, a Frost Mage could, but if you were to Nova them at 25, everyone stop DPS. It depends on, like, I don't know how much range we really have to do this, but everyone runs out at 25 and the range deals with it. The melee just don't fucking touch anything. They just get away. That's their job.
Can one of the like hunters drop a trap as they're running out?
We
like
have.
Frost
There've
trap?
been traps down every time. Yeah, like we've gotten it before. I think the biggest thing is just every once in a while, especially on earlier pulls, we had some of those lashers that were like 20-30% lower health than all the other ones, which we do not want, right? We want them all to be nice and low when they get knocked back, right? So kind of the idea there is, right, they're all going down together. None of them are way too low compared to the others. We get the stun out at 30, we get the first knockback. They start kind of funneling into us, right? As soon as they start funneling in, go hits the second knockback. Like if anything go, you can probably hold off on your knockback for like another like 1 second or so.
Okay.
Just to let them start to walk in, because you'll notice sometimes when you do your knockback, you don't hit the ones that are like at the edges. So I think if you wait a second just for them to start walking in a little bit, you should be able to hit them all again.
I might just be used to the non-glyphed cone. So yeah, I can wait another minute.
Not a minute, holy moly!
Another second.
A whole minute, we're dead.
10 GCDs easily, we got it.
Alright, he's at 87% on the repair tool. My god.
I'll wait Super Trippy's DPS in phase 1, so I'll wait 4k super damage.
Oh boy.
Velda, you're throwing off my groove. Don't make me throw you out the window.
I am interested to see how you guys do Yogg 1 though, and like Vezax is. I don't know.
Yogg
if
1
you had a
wasn't
hard
too
time.
bad. I feel like we suck more at Vezax.
Vezax, we
Normal
just need to
or
get
hard mode.
better at like not healing.
We've never done Vezax hard because people are we're doing way too much healing to the boss. Like people are getting hit by way too many shadow crashes. We would just get deleted if we try to do hard. Our healers wouldn't make it.
How long does it take to summon the Serenite?
4 minutes, 15 seconds.
Jesus Christ. And then you can spawn them after that?
And
or
that,
does it...
yeah, then you can get them after that, but you shouldn't need them after that, right? Like if you're controlled enough and the casters are making sure that they're only casting in black pools, so they're not wasting mana, healers are only healing the tanks and not having to heal anybody else, then everybody has enough mana to make it through.
So do you get them down to like 10%, then nuke that thing and then kill them?
Yeah, you look at it already. There's already guilds that are like, they have to stop at like, because they get them to 3% by like 2.5 minutes, and they just stand there for a minute and a half doing nothing.
Yep.
It's kind of lame.
I think we
Not
got it
gonna
down.
lie.
I think we got it to like a minute and like 2 seconds. And we just sat there. No one autoed, just kicks.
We got Velda here. Let's full buff up.
Single target Velda.
Oh, we're missing like all priest buffs. Perfect.
I was just waiting for Velda.
Smart. All right, she's coming back. This is a decent time. Make sure we get our soul stones out. I was waiting to put out mine. I'm putting mine on Swift. Pull timers up. Yeah, Velda, how dare you have your game crash?
Seems it wasn't DBM that needed to be updated.
Keck W. Sure we get some soul shards while we wait. Single target into the snap if you're a caster. Now we can AoE. Gift behind her. Range, let's deal with that. Need more damage on snap. Casters, single target. Stop casting. Roots, free the roots. Casters, we can get gifts. Get under mush. You're really far.
Wait, move him?
Get out of sun, get out of sun. Stop casting. Make sure you guys aren't in sunbeams and stuff. You guys died after that. Veggie, do you have Onk?
No.
It's really hard to find a space to attack that conservator. Swift, can you get up Veggie? Adelaide, can you get up Gracious? Stop casting. You guys can't be standing in those beams.
I didn't die to beams.
I'm rooted back here.
All right. Just wipe it. There's way too many dead already. Just wipe it. We'll come back. There's no point continuing on this one.
stacking AoE. This way they all detonate and we die.
Veggie Gracious, you guys both died to a Nature's Fury. I'm not sure which one of you had it, but it looks like Gracious, that was your Nature's Fury, and you killed Veggie with it. Please make sure you get it out. You can't be stacking on your friends when you have it.
How do we feel about taunt bouncing the snap lasher, like between me and Super?
It's fine if he just kites it. Like, as long as it's slowed, it's fine. The snap lasher's not going to kill anybody as long as he has aggro. If he's going to lose aggro, yeah, you can taunt it. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Like, just as long as it's following somebody, not hitting other people, and slowed, then it's fine. Yeah, they try not to go to mushrooms that are near the lake as well. Try to kind of focus it more towards the middle. There was a lot of more mushrooms kind of by the water and a bit more back towards where we came into the room.
Don't. Never mind.
The trouble is if you go that far, like that time it was just kind of weird RNG with mushrooms, but typically if you're that far over, she'll start spawning the ENR's gift in the water or anything like that, and that's just like super troll.
I mean, ideally, I'd like to pull her closer to where that flare, like in the room.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, you can absolutely bring her into the room. Just don't get too close to the Elder Stonebark.
Right.
The problem with that is the trees, I think, will be an issue.
Yeah, like ideally, there's fine. Even a little bit more to the left, kind of more like here where I am now is kind of even better, or a little bit forward even from where I am now.
Okay.
Kind of on this green area though. Where's the feast? I didn't get it.
She's gonna spawn this stuff in her proximity wherever she is.
Yes, she will. Where's the feast? Thank you.
Thank you, Crispy.
I accidentally just soulstone myself. Rip. Veggie, you got food?
I'm good.
Make sure you guys got your health stones. Synergy, you ready? There is a lot of sunflare damage going out. Make sure you guys are careful for that. I know it can be tough under the mushrooms, but zoom out so you can see them.
Download big wigs.
Go ahead.
It's very obvious when you're in a sunbeam.
DBM yells at you too. It makes the big air horn sound. So if you ever hear an air horn, you're not sure what it is, it means you're standing in a beam.
Stack.
Stack. Stun. Knockback.
Sunbeams, sunbeams.
Second knockback. Stop casting. How's a
Why are
rough
people
combo?
still over there?
A lot of people got killed by the sunbeams. Or, I shouldn't say killed, but they took a lot of damage from sunbeam. How many are we down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shameltoe, you don't have your.
I don't know. Someone will need to kick water elemental.
I guess let's try to keep going without Shamel if we can.
Yeah, roots on me still.
They just wipe it. They'll wipe it. It's fine. We got to move quicker from the unstable. We have 2 seconds to get out of them before they tick. You got to make sure you get out of those. Some people who took 3 ticks, 3 doubles, so 6 hits.
Here, did you taunt Freya?
I have a feeling he probably did by accident. Might have been trying to help you with the or help Super with the Snap Lasher.
Would be my guess.
I feel like if any of the ranged have aggro on the Snap Lasher, it doesn't matter because it's
Yeah,
not
we
gonna
kite
hit
it as
us.
long as it's slowed.
Because we're wiping twice to all these extra taunts on like trying to deal with Snap Lasher when we don't need to.
Well, we don't have to taunt the Snap Lasher. It's fine if Super tanks it. He doesn't need it taunted off of him. He just needs it slowed. You can kite it.
That one I was really far away from. I was trying to help with the gift, and that didn't work out in my favor.
Nah, don't worry about it. We'll deal with the gifts. Can we get a feast down as soon as you're back, Cheese? Thank you. Just had a couple really good pulls. Just got to pull it together. Got to move out of those unstable energies instantly. We can't wait for them to tick a couple times. It's a lot of damage. You can see there the unstable. Yeah, you have a full second to get out of it before the first tick. Some people took 2 ticks, which means they stood in it for 3 seconds. Gotta get out.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Thames or if it's DBM, but it's very obvious for me when it is. It's like a big thing pops up. There's an air one. I even
I think that's
standing in.
if it's a big thing that pops up on your screen, that's Thames. DBM just blares an air horn.
There's a big message out in the middle of the screen too.
Yeah. Like
Oh,
it's,
okay, maybe DBM does that. Maybe I'm crazy.
like it's very obvious.
Pull timers up. Just make sure she doesn't go to the water. Okay, we're good. A little bit of single targeting of that Snap Lasher from the casters before you AoE. There's a gift. Stop casting. No more melee on that
roots.
water spirit for a second, guys. Okay, it's dead. That's good. Make sure you have your soul stone out. If you didn't put it out, put it out. Out of sunbeams. Stack up. First.
Oh, jeez. I used it, but that was late.
Yeah, a little late. You got to hit it right when they hit like 25 at the latest.
Well, I was, yeah, I guess that's my bad. I was waiting for a call because I used it early last time.
No, that's all right. So there's like a delay too in the call, right? So there's going to be that little bit of Discord delay. Yeah, can we make sure that we're tanking her just a little bit closer to the water? The position that she was at there, like we all had to run somehow around a tree to get away. So it's a little bit of an awkward spot.
All right.
Palm's trying to find this perfect position
Like just
between
pull
the
her,
river
pull
and
her
the
kind of
tree.
straight back a little bit, right? Like not up to the brown area at all, just on the green. Straight back towards us, not near the lake. She can be near the river though. The river's totally fine. You just want to make sure she's not near the lake, and we don't want to be too far, kind of on the north side where the ground turns kind of a browny red.
So river fine, lake bad, water depends.
Well, shallow water's fine. It's just the lake that's bad. You do not want anything ever spawning in the lake. Like the lake is like the worst place to be near, as we found out on our first pull. Yeah, like where she is fine, or even if it was like a few steps closer towards us, that's fine. Let's make sure we get our soul stones out. Can we get cookies, please? Actually, I'll just put them out. I think mine are 0 out of 1, but they're cookies. All right, pull timer's up. Of course, she's all the way over there. Probably just wait for her to walk back. Actually, you can grab her and just pull her towards us. She's coming. Okay, just pull her a little bit further back if you can. That's good. That's good.
Inner's
Gift. Gift in the back. Need some single target on snap.
Super's down.
Parm, just make sure you're kiting that snap. Ooh. Adelaide, can you get awkward up? Don't take that into a ground tremor, my guy. Awkward, did you get it or no?
I didn't.
Super did. Super took it into a ground tremor. Can we get another B-res on Super?
Yeah, I'll do it right after this ground tremor. Wait, don't take this yet, Super. Do not take it.
Get out of the sunbeams.
Silence in roots. I can't DPS it. I'm not up for first knockback.
It's like Magic's dead too. Guys,
Stack up, guys.
Where are you guys going?
Swift's up in the river.
It's the same every time when there's these little guys. First knockback or second, I guess. We only have one. If you have any roots, you can root them so we can run away from them. But
There's an Eonov's gift up in the back. Might heal these things if it doesn't die soon.
Yeah, we'll just have to wipe it. Just wipe it. Yeah, Super got one shot by the Snap Lasher, and then this is just kind of awkward from there.
If I see it's far away from me, I think I'm just going to taunt it, buy him time. Because I thought about doing it, and I decided not to.
I'm just curious, is a tank even supposed to tank that one?
They kite it. Yeah, you pick it up, so you get thread on it, and then once it starts getting a few stacks, you kite it.
Okay, well, the one attempt, the first attempt when I had aggro for half of its life seemed to work pretty good with a slow on it.
Yeah, that's fine. Anybody can do that while it's slowed. It doesn't matter if it's you, the tank, a hunter, a DK. Doesn't matter.
The tank's going to be a lot close. Like, he keeps getting hit, though, right?
Shouldn't be, though. Unless it's not being slowed.
This is what progression. Yeah, I did this like 13 years ago, and I'm pretty sure we didn't use a tank.
No, I think he's just saying
He's
that
replying to
Trigger's
Triggered.
comment.
Yeah, sorry.
It doesn't need a tank. It needs to be kited, right?
Yep.
And the tank is best suited to kite it, constantly keeping sentiment taunts, because everybody else, instead of kiting, you should be DPSing or like positioning yourself safely.
Pretty much. Like, there's no real reason for anybody to get hit by it if it's slowed, whether it's the tank kiting it or a mage kiting it or anybody kiting it.
Super. What is your like killing blow to?
He got one shot by the Snap Lasher,
It's
43k.
just snap slasher. Okay.
Yeah, man. On that phase, I'm gonna intentionally try to tank her a bit further away from the ants, because there's no reason. And I will taunt the Snap Lasher to me periodically. And you can just taunt it back, just to like so it's not on your ass the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could boots too, but I feel like that's just, I don't know, that is overkill for what it should be.
Sure you get feast. So we've seen it all the way. We know what we're doing. It's just, we just got to execute it. Can't let anybody get hit by that Snap Lasher. It just has to be slowed. Like, taunting it between tanks is almost just more complex than it needs to be.
And Rain should definitely be focusing the roots when there's people rooted outside the mushrooms.
Yes. Absolutely, we got this.
Check your flasks.
If you have less than 5 minutes on a flask, just pop a new one. No, Triggered, we did not abandon Iron Council. We'll be going to it tomorrow. Some single target into that snap, and then AoE. Okay, Parm taunted that Lasher. Now it's away from the group. And we can't AoE. Range, we just have to single target it. Swift, can you re-res me, please? Adelaide, can you get Trix Buddy up? Get out of the sunbeams, guys.
Round tremor in 2 seconds.
Should we stack up? You have to be stacked up. You can't be off on your
Swift,
own on the
man, I
side.
don't really get it, man.
First stun. Second knockback, perfect. There we go. Nicely done. Got to get stacked quicker on that. Roots.
Swiftman in the back, he needs, there's no mushrooms near him. Range need to get him.
I don't know why it's off all the time.
Yeah, you got to stay with the group, dude. I think that one was Adelaide, actually. Go, can you get up Veggie when you're safe?
I can knock.
Okay, never mind. Roots. Stop casting. Go. Can you get Adelaide up?
It's on cooldown.
Yep. Gift. Guys got to stack up for AoE.
They're not stacked. Oh god. Okay, they're coming.
Yeah, why are people still all in the middle of nowhere?
Watch out for beams.
Gotta get out. Just wipe it. You gotta get in, guys. That's like the second, actually third one in a row where people weren't stacking for the lashers. It's always stacked for lashers. It will always be stacked for lashers. You have to come stacked for lashers. Yeah, Cheese, I feel like you taunting that snap lasher as well just kind of made that ad phase harder, if anything.
All right.
Because that just split it up, and then on its way back, you know, it ended up being at 50%, while the other two ads that were being cleaved were at 20%. So I had to go full single target into the lasher, and then I just ended up ripping it while it was slowly running past me. Make sure we're avoiding those sunbeams. Yeah, pretty much what Valorant said as well. If there is a ENR's gift up right when a group of detonating lashers spawns, range just have to deal with it. Everybody has to get stacked up.
I died to unstable energy during the mushroom phase.
Yeah, ground tremor into a Nature's Fury is always kind of rough. Healers, make sure you try your best to make sure that those people always have something on them. It can be a little bit hectic. Sometimes we're getting pretty spread out. I've noticed quite a few times where we're not all in range of each other. That also makes it very difficult to deal with roots when we're really spread out. It's better to be somewhat together. Make sure you get food. Let's make sure we get our soul stones out. Crispy, where you at?
She said she was going to be right back.
Okay. We should be getting this one by now. We had that one attempt that was really good. Everybody stayed alive. We dealt with the mechanics properly. We made it through, right? Just got to make sure you're not ignoring those mechanics. So as soon as we do, that's when things are going to go bad.
We're doing really good on the lashers and the triple stack. It's just that big guy that a lot of people are dying.
That's when people are going to be condensing under mushrooms and getting beamed.
Can we get a beer res on Crispy? Or sorry, regular res on Crispy?
Ooh, I need a lockstone.
Can we get lock rocks, please? I'm really low on shards, so I'm trying not to drop mine unless we need it. But if you guys aren't going to do it, I guess I'll do it. What time is it? Single target into that Snap Lasher. Then you can AoE. Gift in the water. Stop casting. Swift, take your Soulstone. Roots. Stop casting. Stack up. Stun. Nope. Second knockback. Nicely done. It's that one relatively high health one coming in. Roots. It's time to use your personal cooldowns. Nature's Fury out.
Careful, that sunbeam under a tree. Hyro has Nature's Fury, put heals on him.
Stop casting.
Nature's Fury on Valoran.
Gotta get roots. Roots. Swift, can you get up Shamel? Adelaide, can you get up Synergy? Go, can you get up Oofster? Put some single target into that snap.
Careful the sunbeams, get him out of those.
Cheese, do you have your raid sack?
Are you said in the last room?
Okay. Buxty, is
I
yours
have AM for
available?
this- I have AM for this.
Okay, you'll AM? Okay.
I used my hymn.
Tree.
Slow that, slow that, slow that.
Super's dead. We need those kite. You got a taunt, Cheese? We need taunts. Awkwards are only B-res and he's dead too. Roots, roots. After those roots, stack up.
You don't have your stun. Sorry.
Okay. Beams, beams. You guys got to watch for those move before they're even called. You can't wait till they detonate on your face. No, swipe it, run back. It's close. Just make sure we're getting as many interrupts as we can on those mobs. The lightning lash looks like that got one kill. Other one was standing in unstable energy. Let's make sure we move out of that. That's close. Just got to keep it together and keep falling apart at those pivotal moments.
I think pretty much after every ally of nature, we should just be restacking. Like, I don't get why people are running around the boss kind of away and just doing nothing. I understand that there's no DPS to be done, but we could all just stack.
I would say we can be close. I don't know if I'd say fully stack because it just makes it a little bit easier to deal with the sunbeams or anything else that's going to come out. But yes, we should be close. Like, we shouldn't be super far away so that it's difficult to get people out of roots or anything like that. We don't want to be off by ourselves. The sunbeams do AoE, but I mean, we just kind of got to deal with them. You got to watch for it. As soon as you see that sunbeam drop, you got to be moving. I got no soul shards on that one, lame. Make sure we're not releasing early. Make sure you guys get in here so we can buff up. We don't want to be waiting too long between pulls.
I like my levitate animation. We good?
Synergy, you ready? Let's go.
Let's kill it.
Absolutely, let's do it. Watch for sunbeams. Stop casting. Get out of that sun. Stack up. Stun. First knockback. Second. Nice.
There's an 8 Enos in the back. We're gonna.
Careful. Single target into snap before you AoE. Start getting slows on snap. You can AoE. Don't let that hit you, super. Stop casting.
Gifting back.
Careful, super.
I'm rooted.
Swift, can you get Matt? Oh, Adelaide, can you get up Veggie? Awkward. I need you to get up Juan. Go. Can you get up Magic? We don't have Swift's B-Res. Let's try to stay alive. Go ahead and lust. Lost it. Ground tremor. Keep heals on triggered. Stay out of those sunbeams.
Stay away from star.
Roots, roots, roots. Single target storm. We have no beer res for Oofster. Sorry, single target snap before you AoE. Stop casting. Keep super up. Super's dead. Cheese, you got to taunt.
Gift too.
We need you to taunt the little guys more than the big guy.
Try.
The big guy, anybody can kite. Keep slows on big guy.
Oh,
We need to keep kicks on the lashers. Keep kicks on the storm or on the water.
Storm's too.
Keep slows on the snap.
Nice.
We're short 2 AoEers here.
Make sure we get these knockbacks right.
We're going to have to get them low because we don't have stun and we're short 2 AoE. So don't do the first knockback till 20. Big, like only AoE. Don't get any too low. No, we're not moving too like yet. First
Level one's
knockback.
gonna die 9%.
Second.
They healed?
They healed. Oh, there was a gift that we didn't see.
Oh no.
It's alright, we still do it. Just do
Trevor?
one at a time. One at a
This is the last ad wave. You can root them. There's a gifts.
It's
Just try to single target one down at a time at this point because AoEing is not going to work. Okay, you got to move. We're going to have to go back and forth over the river, to the river, to the river. Gifts. There's one more up in the back. Stop casting. Cookie if you're low.
Bombs, move.
Move to the other side of the river. Oh, we need to get go out.
There's one last lasher, guys. Do we have to kill it or?
Bombs,
Yeah, just kill it. Across the river. Range, you got to get stacked up. Back across. Inner's gifts. Ranged and healers, we should all be on the side by the door. Shouldn't really be off on your own, guys. Across the river. As soon as you see those spawn, you got to be moving. You can't wait. Can't call out everyone. They're going to come every few seconds.
move, move, move.
Move. Roots, 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 roots.
Range, get the roots, big heals on them.
Stop casting.
There's no more B-reses, right?
There's more
No.
bombs, there's more.
Swift, is your B-res up?
ENR's gift
Gift, way in the back.
after seeds. Get gift.
Rooted.
We have Swifts up, but we don't have any others. You got to get back across the river.
There's bombs there. 'cause I
Really
was killing
spread out,
it.
guys. All ranged and healers. You should be on the side of the room where the door is. Should not be on the far side of Freya.
Move, move, move.
Cross the river. I don't know if we have the damage. We're short so many people. There's a gift. Gotta kill this. Just move away from the little things so you don't die. Cross the river.
What's our anti-heal?
Can we get veggie up?
Don't get veggie up.
Don't get veggie up? Alright.
My gear's broken.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
I'd say get Ooster or Elite Mob.
Can we get a buff out of it? That's what I'm wanting. This channel's not worth it. We need DPS. I guess, can we get go up? Cross the river? Swift, are you able to get go up? Somebody was across the river before they dropped. Cross the river. Careful, there's that one in the back now. Stop casting. Cross the river. Did we get go up and or did he die?
Yeah, I was up for 2 seconds and got killed.
Yeah. Roots.
There's a gift up.
Oh shit, way over there.
Oh my god.
He healed her.
Yeah, just wipe it. We'll come back. We just gotta stay alive.
Are we doing anything to reduce her healing?
I mean, the fact is, she should never be healing this much because she'll die in like 15 seconds if the entire raid is up. Like, we're trying to do this with like 6 DPS at this point. It's not really even a DPS check. It's a, are your DPS alive? And the answer to that is no, right? Most of us were dead. It was going really good until Super got killed by that snap lasher there. He just didn't get topped up after that ground tremor. I know it's tough, but we're really close here.
I have to bio when I get in there for 1 minute.
All we need is just a little bit more people alive when we hit that point, and it's an easy kill.
That last wave of Lasher's healing was pretty sick.
Yeah. Yeah, if you ever notice a tree not getting DPS, feel free to call it. I'm sorry I completely missed that one. In the end, we absolutely need to have more people alive, though. You guys don't need to repair every time you res up and come back in as well. Just as long as you're over 50%, just head straight back in. Don't worry about repairing. We should absolutely already be killing this. It is all about survivability. Thanks for the repair bot. Oofs, there just looks like you might have opened up just a second too soon, eh? Or did they just attack you as soon as they spawned? Both? All right.
When they spawn, there's a moment where you can hit them and they're just sort of standing there doing nothing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I also shockwave right away so I can try and get any amount of threat on them.
Sure, we get our soul stones out. Still losing some people to lightning lash. Got 2 people dead to lightning lash. Let's try to make sure that we're not letting those casts go through. Same thing with Stormbolt. Stormbolt killed Veggie. That's also interruptible. Veggie needs wild. Spell farm, make sure you get food.
I don't. I'm looking for the feast. I don't see it.
It's on the,
oh, there
it's on the left.
Okay.
Pull timers up. Stay alive. Number one goal. Stay alive. Kicks, interrupts, stuns. Use your defensives when you feel you're going to take damage. Cookie if you're ever low. Single target into the snap before you AoE. Stop casting. It's a gift. Melee, put more into that Storm Lasher. Range, keep hitting the snap. Stop casting. Very good. Very clean. Yeah, can we move the boss further to the river a little bit, please? Not next to the trees. Gifts. Sure we get heals on Veggie. Veggie, you're going pretty far from your healers. Stop casting.
I don't want to kill the healers.
After this guy's dead, Swift, can you get up Crispy? Roots.
Gift. Get away from the star.
Stack up.
It's faded, you can stack.
Stun. Knockback. Second. Nice.
Gift in the back.
A little bit more AoE. Keep running from him. Adelaide, can you get Tricks Buddy up? Yeah. Where did you die?
I died a little bit further back, but it's okay. Aqua got me.
We got lost.
Lost it.
Move from the beams.
Same.
Stop casting. Roots. Awkward, you stacked your B-res with Adelaide's earlier.
Oh my god, did I?
Go, can you get Crispy up? Stop casting. Gifts. Spell, just be careful with your threat on snap. It's on spell. Roots.
That's it, right?
To the water, to the water. Ranged healers, we're on the side of the door. As soon as those pods go out, we go across the river, across it. Just step out of that, just step out of that. Oh, we have one more. No, never mind. We had one more. Stack up for AoE.
Stack up, stack.
We're still going to go to the door. Stop casting. Stun.
Kazuko is dead. He's not gonna have this.
Do we have a Nova? Can you Nova? Frost Nova?
Nope.
I did. They break out right.
Okay, just kill them one at a time. Just one at a time. Roots, get roots out first.
We're still good.
Okay, to the water now. Now we're done. Ground tremor. Okay, everybody on this side, on the right side.
We gotta make sure to heal cut here.
Roots.
Roots, guys, roots.
Cross the river. Get out of those beams.
Gift in the river.
Okay, gift in front of her in the river.
Cross.
Out of the beams.
Roots.
Cross the river. Stop casting. Make sure you guys aren't in the water.
Gift in the river.
She's throwing that. Behind her in the river. Roots, get them out. Cross the river. Stop casting. Gifts. Let range
the
deal with
bombs.
that. Melee, just go across the river. Gotta get roots out still. Big heals on Savage. Go across the river.
Cross.
Roots. Then cross. Gift on range. Stop casting. There you go. Good job.
Oh my god, we did it! Yeah!
Holy fuck, that took so long.
It took a long ass time.
What are you talking
We
about,
did it.
dude? This is what progression feels like.
Woo, one
Yeah,
shot.
good job.
What?
Well done. Who is an alchemist again in here? Can open that up.
I am.
Leggings of the Enslaved Idol, those look pretty good.
That's Velda.
All Freya did was drop pants.
Hey,
She
who's
could
it?
drop
You're
my
not
pants.
an alchemist. You can't take that.
I lied. Yeah.
You can take these Wayward Protector legs though. Congrats.
What next?
Let's go kill Mimeron.
Okay, let's wait for a group here for this track. I'm gonna tank the X basically where he is down there.
So do we have any alchemists here? Swift's an alchemist. Sweet. Thank you, Swift.
Only took 14 attempts.
Only.
Yeah, super. I'm gonna tank the X about where he is. If you could pull the unmarked off to the side.
Anybody want those? Leggings of the Life Tender?
Like down there?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Slow it, slow it. There you go.
Skull's going down.
Yeah, they both are. Synchronized dying. Perfect.
All that practice, I guess.
All that prayer practice.
Can we get anybody to run in there and detonate him, please? Any paladin? Thank you.
Are the bombs physical or magical damage?
Magic. It's fire.
Okay.
You want me to get this second one?
Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Don't die to the bombs. Oh, good job killing hard mode Freya.
Hopefully it goes a little cleaner next week.
Yeah, I was hoping for a
Little
few
bit.
less pulls to grab it, but I'm glad we got it. Okay, don't die to the bombs. Booming. They're booming. Oh, boom two. All right. Let's make sure we res the dead. You got to res if you can res.
I had to pop a CDM on for Baron.
All right, go ahead. You can go in there with the arachnopod. You can take him. You guys may not want to go until the bombs go boom, though.
Yeah, a bit early there.
Careful for those sappers. It's the last two alive, so when they go down, don't get boomed.
Don't. Okay.
If you die, just revive. You'll be able to take the teleporter to him. No, wait. You have to kill the boss first.
See,
Okay.
only stand in the sappers if you're ardent defenders off CD. Problem solved.
Wait, did we lose people to that second explosion still?
Yes.
We can get rebuffs on the tram.
Good. Yeah, let's get rebuffed as we go.
What the dude?
We left a bunch of people. That was
trolled.
Oh,
rude.
we'll summon them when we get there.
With what shards, sir?
Oh, I got shards.
You can just have the hunter pull the boss as everyone stays up to get the teleporter.
Is it Valorant, Crispy, Gracious, Adelaide? We'll summon them. Ah, it's fine. I'll just put it down. It'll be easy. We'll summon once we hit the boss.
I was hoping for Hodir tonight and Thorum.
That sound kind of scared me, I'm not gonna lie.
So group 3 ranged. Adelaide, Die will be on the left. Shamel, you can DPS. Swift and Buxty, you'll be on the right with group 4 ranged. Gracious, you'll be on the left. Melee, you can be behind. That's for phase 2 spread.
I'm still missing people.
Yep, keep summoning. Put down the portal. I got Adelaide already.
Triggered. Push the button.
Do not push the button. Oh my god. We're summoning. Ready, checks up. Make sure we get full buffs out. There, Valoran's missing Brilliance. A bunch of people missing Spirit. Just doing this normal to round out the night. Oh, are we going? All right.
Why'd you start it?
Oh, I just walked up to him. I thought you had hit him.
No, he does actually have an aggro range.
Yeah.
Rip.
It's all good. Everybody said they're ready.
Playing your escape route.
I was trying to clear it for you, but Cloak was.
Yeah, your mitigation's not that strong.
Swift, can you get Tricks Buddy up? Shock Blast melee out. Oh my god, guys.
Guys are trolling.
Adelaide, can you get Elite up?
Hands up is down.
Just careful for those bombs, melee.
It's out of range.
Firm's dead. Shock Blast, get out. Go, can you get Parma up? Why are we losing so many people here, guys? What are you guys doing? Explosion, explosion, Shock Blast, Napalm, Napalm, Plasma Blast, Shock Blast. The fact that we got 2 Plasma Blasts is kind of interesting.
Is that what got Parm just now?
Plasma Blast, the second one. Normally we only get one. I don't know how we got 2.
Oh yeah, because that damage was crazy. I couldn't heal through it.
We must have been sleeping.
My heals.
Heal. GG.
Yeah, Trigger just died in Napalm Shell. He's 4 B reses and have 3 dead, and we haven't even finished the first phase.
Lust.
Got Lust.
Swing up.
Get out. Don't be in front. Split up a little bit. Try to get back to your original side.
Spell farm's taking.
Got an ad spawning.
We get that thing to throw down.
Group 3 range and gracious will be on the head. Group 4 ranged, you'll be on the body. See the mines, make sure you know where your safe place to run is. Don't be in front.
Bombas. Little mines, careful.
Get out. Careful going in, melee.
More on top, I think.
Yeah, a little bit more on top. Melee, try to hit the body if you can.
We can.
Okay. Oh. Kill the base. Yeah, gotta stop having so many deaths to the avoidable mechanics. Holy moly.
I got hit by a rocket strike for like 1,000,000 damage.
Yes, if you stand in the rocket that falls, he does that red circle, the red reticle. If you stand in it, yeah, you get hit for like 4 million.
Okay, I must have like accidentally stepped in it when I was running out from the bombs. That was my bad. I was just wondering what happened.
Watching Super
Right,
teabag
we
people
have
on the-
another 6 orbs. Awkward. That's you. If you want orbs.
Yeah, I could use them.
Congrats, Veggie. All right, well, that's it.
Smooth. Good raid, guys.
GG. I'm glad we got the extra kill, but
Sorry to stress you so much tonight, Goldar. It's progression.
I think we did fine.
I think we did all right. Like, there was definitely a lot of deaths to some avoidable mechanics and a few other things, so we definitely need to work on that. I don't know. It feels like people were pretty. I don't know if they're like demoralized or what, but that that last kill there on the boss was kind of rough.